Hi, I'm Jennifer Berger. I am the Chief Advancement Officer here at 5 Acres. 5 Acres is a 134, almost 135-year-old organization, and originally as an orphanage devoted to the welfare of children and families in LA County. So what started out as an orphanage and for residential children has expanded into a myriad of services to help the children and families in our area. So one of the areas in which we expanded to in our intervention program is our adoption program. So we're able to provide services to those in the community who are wanting to adopt, and if they are successful in that journey, we also provide support services so when they fulfill the adoption, they're not just left hanging. We continue to provide the support they need as new adoptive parents. We also have a foster care program and an intensive foster care program, which serves children who have more needs. And lastly, what we call is our community-based services. Our community-based services is more the preventive arm. So our goal as we move forward is we know institutionalized care for children is not the answer. Permanent family solutions are the answer to the children. And in order for us to keep as many children out of foster care, the way we can do that is to provide preventive services. So families who are on the verge of fracturing, families who need help with perhaps parenting skills, who are suffering from emotional behavioral needs, and sometimes just really needing the intervention of mental health counselors to assist the family to stay together. We provide those services, and those are the ones that you don't necessarily see because they're out in the community. We're going to the families to help them. We're serving those children and families as a unit. And we also serve the deaf community, and we're the only organization like us who serves the deaf population. So one of the ones that comes to mind is we had a young man who was in foster care since he was 9 years old, and he was with 5 Acres for about 5 years. He had a very successful experience with our group home, which is our Salida home, and a team that supported his academic excellence, wanting to achieve his sports in football, and through his hard work. And sometimes it's just having that team that believes in you. He was awarded a scholarship to the university where he started as a freshman. And we're very proud of this young man because we know that journey in itself is not easy with the support of a family. That journey without the support of a family seems almost impossible. So his endurance along with our support really was a lovely success story for what we do. I would say other success stories we see all the time. We see it when we have a successful adoption, because when they come to us, they're coming from either trauma, neglect, sometimes abuse, and our job is to give them the tools that they need to go to a more permanent solution. And that's why our 3 pillars here, we are safety, we're well-being, and we're permanency. And I will say, as a macro level, one of our biggest success stories as an agency is our overall permanency rate is 81%. And I know that may not make any sense, but the county permanency rate is about 30%. So what that means is 81% of the children in our care go to a permanent family solution. And that is our ultimate goal, that no child doesn't grow up without a family as much as we can help it. The foster children number is not declining. The number of available resources is. So our takeaway from all that is our role is more critical than ever. And my takeaway from that is your role is more critical than ever. We've only made it 135 years with you by our side, and we thank you for the next 135 years. And we want to thank the Berns Team and Jason and Laura, who are 2 of the biggest hearts I've ever met. They are well known in the community. Many of you watching, I know them, but their support to nonprofits and on behalf of 5 Acres is so unique, so genuine, and the role they play in our community and with their children and how to live life is truly remarkable. So thank you, Jason and Laura. here at 5 Acres, we hope that there's something for everybody. So if there's somebody out there who wants to advocate, go to social media and help share our word. If somebody's out there wanting to foster or adopt, reach out to us and we can connect you with our programs. If somebody wants to volunteer, we have it on the website of how to volunteer, whether it's direct care, whether it's at our special events. And of course, I have to say, as the Chief Advancement Officer, a wonderful way to help support 5 Acres is through your support as donors. We are primarily funded by contracts, but they do not fund everything. So we are constantly looking for generous supporters to help us fulfill the needs the way they really need it. Here at residential, our children, as they come in, they receive clothing, they receive the electronics they need, especially with the pandemic, with the online learning. We assist our community programs with their needs. The toy drive is a very large part of what we do here. Christmas for All. It's a great way to get involved. We have our annual gala, which is usually in May, and that's a great way to not only meet people who are like-minded and who want to help the mission of the children and family, but also it's really fun. That's sort of one of our goals here, work hard while we play hard. And we have a golf tournament. So there's a myriad of ways, from advocating or following us on social media, to donating, to volunteers, to those who come to us and say, I want to foster and adopt. So any and all, and if people have other ideas of how to help, please contact me. And we welcome and hope you will be part of the 5 Acres family.